What if I told you that going into hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt could be the best financial decision you'll ever make? That by using a mortgage wisely, you could let inflation work in your favor, build long-term wealth, and finally escape the endless cycle of rent payments. In today's video, we'll explore exactly how to make that happen, especially if you live in the US or a developed European country. We'll talk about how to buy a home with very little money down, why stretching your loan actually makes you richer, how to improve your credit for better mortgage deals, and why renting might be the worst financial trap in today's economy. This is the Smart Person's Guide to Home Ownership in the 21st century. Let's dive in. Rent is often marketed as freedom, no maintenance, no mortgage, flexibility to move. But over time, it becomes a financial black hole. Let's say you're paying $1,800 a month in rent. That's $21,600 every year. In 5 years, that's $108,000, all paid to someone else. No equity, no asset, just monthly survival. And remember, rent increases. In most major cities, rent rises 3–7% per year. So while your salary might increase slowly, your rent eats into that gain. Renting may feel safe, but it actually locks you out of long-term financial security. Here's the counterintuitive truth. Debt, when used wisely, can be a tool for wealth creation. A fixed-rate mortgage is essentially a time machine that lets you borrow tomorrow's money at today's cost. You borrow $300,000 today at a fixed 30-year term. Your monthly payment is locked, say $150,000 a month. 10 years later, that same $1,950 is worth less because inflation has reduced its purchasing power. Yet you're still paying that same amount. Inflation hurts savers, but it helps borrowers, especially those with fixed payments. Your loan shrinks in real value while your home appreciates. You're getting wealthier just by holding the asset. Let's break it down. Say you buy a home worth $350,000 with 10% down. You borrow $315,000 at 6.5% interest on a 30-year fixed mortgage. Your monthly payment? Roughly $2,000, including taxes and insurance. Compare that to renting for $2,800 a month. Seems cheaper, right? But in year 5, your rent is now $200 a month due to inflation, while your mortgage is still $2,000. In year 10, rent of $2,500 a month. Your mortgage, still $2,000. And here's the kicker. Every mortgage payment builds equity. After 10 years, you've paid off a significant portion of your loan. Plus, your house is likely worth more, maybe $450,000 now. Meanwhile, your renting friend has spent over $240,000 with nothing to show for it. People often say, don't take a 30-year loan, go for 15, pay it off early. But let's talk strategy. A 15-year mortgage means higher monthly payments. That limits your cash flow. A 30-year loan gives you lower payments and more financial flexibility. You can always make extra payments if you choose, but you're not obligated to. Plus, in a high-inflation environment, holding on to low-interest debt is actually smart. You're paying back with cheaper dollars while your home value likely rises. The US is one of the only countries that offers 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. That means your interest rate and your monthly payment never change. In countries like Canada, the UK, or Australia, fixed rates typically last 2 to 5 years, then adjust to market rates. In the US, if inflation spikes, your payment doesn't. That's powerful protection against future uncertainty. It's like locking your rent forever, while your asset grows in value. For long-term stability, this is one of the best deals available anywhere in the world. To qualify for the best mortgage rates, you need excellent credit. In the US, that's a FICO score above 740. In Europe, similar thresholds apply. Here's how to improve your score fast. On-time payments. Never miss a bill. 35% of your score is based on payment history, credit utilization. Keep balances below 30% of your limit. Don't close old accounts. Age of credit matters. Limit hard inquiries. Don't apply for too many loans at once. Check your report. Look for errors and dispute them. Tip: use a credit builder card or a secured card if you're starting out. Your credit score is your financial reputation. Guard it like gold. Think you need 20% down? Think again. In the US, several programs help first-time buyers, FHA loans, as little as 3.5% down. Conventional 97, only 3% down. VA loans for veterans, 2% down. USDA loans, 0% down for rural areas. Even with low down payments, you can buy and start building equity immediately. Yes, you might pay PMI, private mortgage insurance, but that fades once you own 20% of the home. Bottom line, home ownership is within reach for more people than you think. Owning a home isn't just a financial decision. It's an emotional and psychological one. Homeowners report higher life satisfaction, lower stress, and more community involvement. You can paint your walls any color, plant a tree, customize your space. It creates stability, especially for families. And let's not forget, landlords can raise rent or kick you out. When you own, you're the boss. Your space, your rules. While the US mortgage system has its perks, European countries offer their own paths to home ownership. Germany. Home ownership rates are lower due to strong renter protections, but fixed-rate mortgages are available for 10 to 20 years with very low interest. UK. Help to Buy and shared ownership schemes help first-time buyers. Fixed rates typically last 2 to 5 years. France offers 20 to 25-year fixed mortgages at low rates. Interest is often tax-deductible. Netherlands. Mortgage interest is tax-deductible. Amortization is required, which steadily builds equity. Sweden. Flexible interest models. Amortization rules based on income and loan-to-value ratio. Research mortgage opportunities in your own country, the key across all systems. Buy within your means, lock in low rates when possible, and don't over-leverage. Let's run the full scenario. You rent for $2,000 a month, rising 3% per year. Your total cost over 30 years, it was over $1.1 million. You own nothing. Now let's say you buy a home and pay $2,000 a month on a fixed-rate mortgage. Your total payments? Roughly the same. But by year 30, you own an asset worth maybe $600,000, $1 million. Plus, you've had 30 years of inflation reduce the real cost of that mortgage. Ownership builds equity. Renting builds someone else's wealth. You don't need to be rich to own a home. You just need the right strategy. Use smart debt. Let inflation do the work. Build your credit. Choose the right loan. And stop making your landlord richer. The path to owning a home is simpler than you think, and you can start today. If this helped you see things differently, drop a comment and we'll answer your questions. Subscribe for more honest finance content, and remember, smart money doesn't sit, it moves.